I don't know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. And, you know, happy Friday to you guys, man. Happy Friday. Hope everything is cool with you guys. And, we're just trying to just put ourselves in a position on a Friday night where we can get some work done, get some things happening. Um, and I just thought I'd come in, man, and just to chop it up with you guys about a couple of things that I thought was very funny. And this is definitely something that I think is hilarious. Uh, Quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't know if you ever heard of Jimmy Garoppolo. You might not have never heard of him. He has a lot of different monikers um, that we can get into. And the coach of the San Francisco 49ers by the name of Kyle Shanahan. They're beefing, bro. And for me, it's funny as hell to see it. You got a guy who used to work at a job. He leaves the job, and then the former job and the former employee are talking crazy back and forth to each other, dog. Like, not directly, not the way that we would do it, not the way I do it, but I say something to the media, you say something to the media, I say something to the media, you say something to the media, and it just it's crazy, man. Let me go ahead and just give you an overview for those of you guys that don't know what's been going on, bro. Okay. As of the last little barb, because it's been going on for about 3 weeks. Okay. Even before the game, the 49ers and Raider preseason game. And salute to all y'all. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. We're on the road to 5,000 subs, and we're gonna get 10,000 by the end of the year. So let's go backwards. It's like we're gonna start at Z and we're gonna go back to A. August 30th, 2 days ago. Okay, Kyle Shanahan was asked about comments that Jimmy Garoppolo had made days earlier, calling the 49ers quarterback situation, quote unquote, weird. So Jimmy Garoppolo was talking about the 49ers situation because of the Trey Lance trade. He was asked because he is the former incumbent quarterback of Niner Empire. And for those of you guys who follow this channel know damn well I come from a family of 49er fans and friends all over the place that are Niner fans, bro. So I talk to these cats all the time. Now they understand who I'm with. They understand that. But they also understand that I am a brilliant football mind. So with that being said, they're definitely going to ask me about stuff. But Jimmy Garoppolo was asked a question. I'm going to go ahead and read from Pro Football Talk because I like to read things that, not the little blogs. I like to read the news. Okay? Here's what they say, man. This is NBC for those of you guys that don't know what, PFT is. It's NBC because a lot of you guys, if it isn't a major network, you don't have no respect for it. So I'm letting you know what I'm reading. I'm not reading no little blogs and all that other stuff. 49ers moved on for Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance. Now they're ready to move on from discussing the quarterback drama of recent seasons. Now here's with that being starts the first sentence. Okay, who is the let me give the credit to the writer Sharian Williams. Okay, so they work for NBC. What I like about reading these kind of things instead of reading the blogs is that you're not going to get any favoritism. Because if it's a Raider blog, you're going to get favoritism. If it's a Niner blog, you're going to get favoritism. Nah, I don't want favoritism. I want the truth, and then I will dissect it the way I want to dissect it. So this is a very unbiased article. Okay? I just want to put that out there. All right? Jimmy Garoppolo's weird situation comment about the 49ers turned head coach Kyle Shanahan defensive. Listen to what I'm only 2 sentences in, and you guys got to understand. People are feeling a way about what somebody else is saying who's no longer part of the organization. And you guys thought it was just the Raiders and the former quarterback number 4, Derek Carr. Nah, dog. Every organization who's had a long-term quarterback leave have the same drama. The Packers have the same drama with Aaron Rodgers, so let's not act like it's only one team. Okay, let me just keep reading. This is interesting shit. Okay? Here's what Kyle Shanahan said in regards to Jimmy Garoppolo saying the 49ers quarterback situation, their incumbent dealings with quarterbacks is a weird situation. And now, just to let you know, 3 weeks before Jimmy said some other stuff too. Kyle Shanahan says, quote unquote, I am not trying to pay attention to the comments outside of here. Okay. This is from the 49er webzone.com. All right. Dave Bonilla. I put people's names out there. Right. I try to deal with the people here that I have to deal with. And I feel very good about that. Now, here's the funny part. I'm going to use everybody's name so nobody can say it's Shaq. Robin Lundberg of Sports Illustrated. You ever heard of Sports Illustrated? That's why I love this shit. I love saying motherfuckers' names because then ain't no talking, right? Robin Lundberg of Sports Illustrated asked Jimmy Garoppolo about the 49er trade of Trey Lance to the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys is in it. So you got 49ers, Raiders, and Cowboys. Go figure. Go figure, bro. Trigger. I mean, those 3 teams trigger each other, bro. I don't give a damn how many Super Bowls teams got. Certain teams trigger other teams. Okay? So this guy, Robin or girl, Robin is a unisex name, so I'm not going to assume, asked Garoppolo about the trade of Trey Lance for a 4th-round pick, which prompted Garoppolo's weird situation comment. Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely turning into a Raider because he's talking shit. He said, yeah, that 49er quarterback situation is weird. Okay? All right? Here's what he really said. Jimmy Garoppolo, quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders, quote unquote, been a lot of weird situations over there in San Francisco. I'll just leave it at that. Quote unquote. Jimmy G, shots fired. Jimmy G is firing off, boy. That's funny as hell. Okay. Let me read it again. Jimmy Garoppolo on Trey Lance's trade to the Cowboys from his former team. Okay, what's up to all y'all on there? I see you guys. Quote, been a lot of weird situations over there. I'll just leave it at that. Come on, dude. What in the hell is going on? Okay, so then Robin Lundberg, the same person from Sports Illustrated, answered to Jimmy G by saying this. He said, or she said, the quarterback situation was messy. That's what the reporter said. And guess what Jimmy said? That's a nice way to put it. Quote unquote. I'm laughing, dog. Jimmy is throwing so much shit over there. He's throwing smoke, blowing smoke, pushing smoke, lighting fires. That is funny as hell, bro. And so Kyle Shanahan came out and acted like he wasn't bothered by it, dog. Okay? He said, so Kyle Shanahan said in the press conference 2 days ago, Jimmy, I'm talking about Jimmy, he said, Jimmy, the comments are the comments. He said during his news conference, I'm not really concerned about his comments. I think anytime you trade up to the 3rd pick of the draft and it doesn't work out, that's the weird situation. But that's the kind of situation. So that's what happened. I don't think that's weird. It's unusual that it doesn't work out, but I wouldn't think that that's weird. I think that's unusual, quote unquote. Man, that's Kyle Shanahan, bro. Niner Empire. What the hell is going on? What the hell's going on, man? My quarterback's just a quarterback, bro. He's a disgruntled employee, bro. That's what it is. How many of us have changed jobs, and when we went to the new job, we talk shit about the old job? That's a quarterback. That's a player. This dude is an authority figure. This is what I've been trying to tell salute to all the Niner Empire members of the Unfiltered fam on here. We got a lot of 49er fans on here, dog. Do not get it misconstrued. We love everybody. Everybody fan base is welcome here, dog. As long as you know football and you can get in, you could take the heat and you ain't disrespectful. Ain't nobody can't be on here. We got Chiefs fans on here, okay, that come in and that are contributors to this channel. We're not like everybody else, bro. Okay, we like people with different backgrounds and stuff, different situations. That's how we roll, bro. But with that being said, what in the hell's going on? What the hell's going on, Niner Empire? This is what I've been telling you why you have not won a Super Bowl. It's not your team, it's your coach, bro. Why is your coach addressing Jimmy Garoppolo? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so let me continue reading, you guys. Okay, all right. The 49ers, after trading for Garoppolo in 2017, trading up for Lance for 2021, now believing they have their franchise quarterback in Brock Purdy with the final pick of the 2022 NFL draft. That's a lot of quarterbacks going through the damn meat grinder. Okay, so that's the first comment. All right, so what's been happening so this is from August 10th. This is what started it. I told you I'm going backwards. This is what started the entire shit. We're going to go back to August the 10th. Okay? Last month, Kyle Shanahan made an outlandish... I'm going to say what it is, what the damn articles are saying and what they're calling the shit. I don't want nobody telling me I'm saying anything because I don't have to say nothing. It's all here on the internet. Okay? This right here is from Fan Nation. Okay? Which is a part of SportsIllustrated.com. Okay? We only speak facts over here, not fiction, homie. Real talk, not fake talk. This is a Sports Illustrated article again from August the 10th. Here it is. Kyle Shanahan makes an outlandish claim about Jimmy Garoppolo's 49er tenure. What Kyle Shanahan said today about Jimmy Garoppolo's 49er will throw you for a loop. Quote unquote, that is the headline on this story written by Jose Luis Sanchez III from Sports Illustrated. So once again, dog, I'm credible. I'm saying exactly what's being said on credible sites. Not fan sites, credible sites. Here's what Kyle Shanahan did. This was his mistake in the first place. Okay? So, 49ers took the field for the first time with Jimmy Garoppolo in another uniform. So this was like the beginning before we played them. All right? Before we played the Niners. All right? So, the joint practices. Remember that? A joint practice was held between the Las Vegas Raiders that led up to the preseason matchup on Sunday that we won 34-7, by the way. Okay. Today's joint practice took a trip down memory lane, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading word for word. Fuck all of that. Multiple players were asked. Here's what it is. Multiple players from the 49ers were asked to reflect on Garoppolo's 49er tenure. Okay. Everybody had something nice to say, man. Everybody had good to say. Fred Warner, he said that Jimmy G was a natural-born leader with a competitive edge. You know, they asked, and everybody has something nice to say about Jimmy G until you got to the head coach. The HC did not, okay? He came in and said, this is what Kyle Shanahan said, started the whole shit. He said, quote unquote, I think Jimmy was unbelievable for us. We won a lot of games, but I think he was the best quarterback here in about 20 years since Steve Young. He has an unbelievable record, and every time he played and stayed healthy, we were in the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship game, quote unquote. It sounds like a compliment, bro, but it isn't. That's what started this whole shit, man. So what's the point? The point is, man, you do not have a long-term NFL starter on your team, and then when they leave, there's not drama. That's why I'm on here, because I want to make it clear. Everybody, your situation, man, you Derek Carr and whatever, y'all, man, y'all messy, man, y'all situation's messy. Nah, dog, nah. Every situation is messy that ends like that, and they all end the same, bro. They all end bad. DC situation ended bad. Jimmy G's situation looked like it wasn't ending bad until this shit. And Jimmy Garoppolo is smart enough to know when he's being hated on, bro. He should. He's running around with porn star models. He's taking people's girls and shit. He got people's wives wearing his jersey. And you know Kyle Shanahan's feeling away because okay, let me stop. Understand, Kyle Shanahan don't really like Jimmy Garoppolo, dog. Okay? And if I was Jimmy G, I wouldn't hold my tongue, bro. You brought me up. You brought me up first. I brought you up second. You brought me up third. I brought you up fourth to shit. And you brought me up fifth. There ain't nothing to talk about, dog. When you don't like a motherfucker, you don't like a motherfucker. That's my rule, bro. My rule is it's okay not to like somebody that did some shit to you. It's not cool to hate on people that you don't know. You hating on a motherfucker you don't know is whack. That don't make you a man or a woman to hate on somebody who ain't never did nothing to you. You just jealous of a motherfucker. Just say that shit. If you're jealous of somebody, just say that shit. But when somebody says some shit about you, or somebody tries to motherfucking malign you, or they try to troll you, or they try to make you look bad, or they try to say some snide shit, or they try to slide some shit by, nah, dog, we got to speak on that, bro. Okay? Both of those guys had a right to say some shit. But somebody said something first. Somebody had somebody else's name in their mouth first, bro. And it's always the person who has the other person's name in their mouth first is the person that says the last shit. Okay? That's how it always works, bro. The person that started it is the person that finishes it, but that doesn't mean finish that you won. That just means it's to the point where shit, what the fuck you gonna do? I've already said what the fuck I'm gonna say. What the hell you gonna do? So to me, man, this entire situation is comical. We went into the game, and maybe that's why Jimmy played. Actually, no, that's not. Jimmy didn't play. Jimmy didn't play the first game, played second game. But the bottom line is, man, I'm tired of the narrative that only my team, the team who you know who the team is very obvious who it is, has so much drama from the quarterback spot. No, he don't, bro. 49ers situation is drama-filled like a motherfucker, bro. Drama-filled like a motherfucker, okay? Understand what went on. Jimmy Garoppolo, 6-year starter, 7-year starter, went to the Super Bowl, went to NFC Championship game multiple times, unceremoniously lost his job to an injury. He didn't get his job taken. He lost his job to an injury, okay? Should have been able to compete, but they fucking put him out the pasture. Drafted Trey Lance, expected him to train him. Okay? Didn't happen. He's like, hey, dog, hey, get it how you live, homie. And then they benched him. He sat on the bench. They were talking about trying to hold him and all of that shit. Wound up paying him. Trey Lance get hurt. They draft Brock Purdy. Okay? Garoppolo goes to the end of the year, gets hurt. They draft Brock Purdy at the end of the draft. He comes in. They got 3 quarterbacks all on the roster at the same time. Still got Jimmy Garoppolo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Let him go. Brought in Purdy. Gave Purdy the job. Had Trey Lance thinking he was going to come back and had a job. And then he didn't. And then they traded him to the fucking Cowboys and shit. A lot of messy shit. Okay? Messy as hell. Cowboy situation, their shit is messy too. But not as messy as this situation with the 49ers. The Raiders situation ain't messy. We got rid of the guy. We benched him in the second part of last 2 games of the year. It was very apparent to everybody in the league his tenure with the Raiders was over in week 16. And then it was just a matter of what Patriot we were going to get. Okay? And I told you we were getting Jimmy Garoppolo a week before he signed. Right? Y'all know that. Put a 1 in the chat. because you heard me say it. Nobody else on this entire YouTube platform said it before me. Not one person. Not one person. We know that. Okay? But the Cowboys situation was going to get really motherfucking messy because you had Will Greer, the fourth string quarterback, who lit the Raiders defense, even though it was the second and third string, but it doesn't matter. You got to play up to your competition, bro. Okay? If you're reading on a third grade level and your daughter's reading on a third grade level and she's out reading you, you don't get to say, well, she's only a third grader. Nah, motherfucker, you're playing up to your competition. Okay? I'm tired of that bullshit. All right? There's only preseason, Shaq. There was our fourth and our 19th string. Hey, man, Will Greer lit us up for 305, 2 touchdowns, and ran for 2 touchdowns, bro. Come on, dude. He lit us up. But Dallas Cowboys is seeing all the drama all over the league. Hey, dude, we don't need a quarterback controversy. But if you think we're going to let Trey Lance just float around when we can get him for a 4th-round draft pick and an Arby's McRib, let me use that one because that's something that y'all motherfuckers be eating. I don't know how the fuck you eat that damn McRib. Fucking McRib, okay? Hey. That's all good, but we're letting him go. We're getting him out of here. We're keeping 3 quarterbacks. That's what it is. Okay? Now, the Packers, their situation, hey, same situation. Aaron Rodgers left in a huff of smoke. Now he's over there with the Jets. So just to recap, man, you're going to have quarterback controversies everywhere, bro, because that's what people want. That's what they want. They want quarterback controversies. My homies down there, my who dat homies down there in New Orleans, one day they want DC, one day they want Jameis Winston. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, dude, you got to make you guys' mind up, man, because whatever's going on is what's going to go on. So I just wanted to just read that because to have a quarterback and a head coach from another team beefing is stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's dumb. And Stephen A. Smith had to come on. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Stephen A. Smith came on his show because now it's to the point where him and Skip Bayless are trying to, they're trying to go head to head, even though they're not saying it, by having the same format. And I'm gonna take your former people. Skip went and just poached all Steve's people and took him and brought him over to Keyshawn and Michael Irvin and all this. He took all his people and brought them over here while Steve is over there with Kendrick Perkins and shit. I'm just like, dude, you better figure this shit out. With that being said, Stephen A. Smith, man, is the only sports announcer that gets in everybody's personal business. He came out and said, Jimmy Garoppolo needs to shut his mouth. He needs to not even be talking. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? He's like, I named him porn star Jimmy, and he runs around with porn stars. And like, why are you worried about what another man does on his free time, bro? Stephen A., you run around really stealth, bro. He be here in L.A., dog. He's right downtown, man. When he comes to L.A., he be right downtown or across the street from Crypto Arena, bro. Not hard to catch Steve and shit. All you do is stand out there. He'll come out while he's going to get him a coffee or something. All I'm saying is this. That dude is definitely talking shit about Jimmy Garoppolo for reasons that don't have nothing to do with the situation, bro. This is a man who's been beefing with Kwame Brown for years. Okay? See, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, dog. I don't have no affinity for anybody telling another man or a woman that they don't got a right to say some shit about somebody that's saying some shit about them. Fuck that, dog. Nah, dog, you don't get to tell Kyle Shanahan to keep Jimmy Garoppolo's name out of his mouth, bro. He's the one brought it up. Jimmy's saying this shit, the situation's weird over there. Jimmy Garoppolo called Niner Empire, he called y'all Niner and 49er Faith. We called you guys that situation weird. He said, y'all weirdos and shit. Okay? That's what he said, bro. Because your coach Kyle Shanahan said he's the greatest quarterback we've had since Steve Young. You guys know that ain't true. You know that ain't true, dog. And Jimmy Garoppolo looking at Kyle Shanahan said, well, shit, you damn sure ain't the best coach since Bill Walsh or Steve Mariucci up in this motherfucker. Let's keep that shit, keep it $1.50. Okay. That's what it is. All right. So I just thought it was interesting, man. Now I'm starting to have a little bit more affinity for Jimmy G. I'm having more affinity for him, dog. Because he's starting to understand when you put on that uniform, bro, when you put on that silver and black, dog, you ain't going to be beloved no more, dog. You're not going to be beloved. There is no players on the Raiders that's beloved by the league. You just have to understand that, bro. It is really Star Wars up in this motherfucker. The NFL is Star Wars like a motherfucker. Everybody is with the Jedis and shit and the Force, but then when you come over to that motherfucking dark side and go in that Death Star, you the enemy, bro. Don't matter. And Jimmy's embracing it. Jimmy's like, fuck it. You said my name? I'ma say some shit about your situation. And that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. I'm definitely hoping Jimmy does what the fuck he does. I hope he comes in and lights that shit up. I hope Jimmy throws for 7,000 yards and motherfucking 120 touchdowns and shit, okay? That's what I hope he does. Now, we all know. But shit, I can wish what I want. Okay? You go to the wishing well and you wish your fat ass, greasy ass baby mama would lose 7,500 pounds, and I go and I say I hope Jimmy G throws for motherfucking 10,000 yards in the season and shit and 200 touchdowns. That's just how it is. But the whole bullshit with the quarterback situations easily can become a quarterback controversy, but to have a coach and a fucking former quarterback beefing back and forth is stupid as fuck, bro. It's stupid, dog. Okay? Now, the situation between Aaron Rodgers and Sean Payton, that was different because you have a quarterback, but they don't have a relationship. Jimmy Garoppolo, Kyle Shanahan, we obviously know that. But the situation with the Broncos head coach Sean Payton talking about Paul Hackett, his offensive coordinator for the Jets, and Aaron Rodgers coming out said, "Hey man, keep my boy's name out your mouth and all of that." That's just somebody barking from way the fuck over here. See my hand way over here, barking from way the fuck over here, and you over here, and you're like, "What? What you say?" Like one of those, like, "Hey, what did that motherfucker say?" And somebody got to take, "Oh man, he was talking. He said blah. He said, blah blah blah." Oh, he did. Hey man, you need to keep your motherfucking mouth closed and shit. That type shit. Okay, with somebody mumbling under their breath and you don't think somebody heard you. So let me read you guys' questions, man. But I thought that shit was interesting. I thought that shit was very, very it was strange. Okay, very strange, but hey, it is what it is. Ruben Nava, what's going on? Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. You already know. Christy Herb, what's going on? Hey, Christy, how did your draft for your fantasy draft go? Okay, Julio Barrera, Unfiltered family, Christy. Okay, Christy says salute. Stephen Gomez, Unfiltered. Hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. Yeah, we're gonna stay safe out there, man. I'm gonna get out there and get in these streets pretty soon. Stephen said drama in 49 Empire. Hey, man, it is. Kyle Shanahan is kind of sensitive, dog. He kind of sensitive, dog. He kind of a sensitive guy. I'm kind of like, dude, you shouldn't even have said nothing. Okay, come on, dude. That wasn't a compliment. You try to make it seem like it was. If he was that, he wouldn't have got treated that way. All right. My cousin Lanisha, what's going on, cuz? Flamethrower. So who's gonna have a better season, Jimmy G or Carr? Hey man, I don't know. Well, guess we'll find out. I'm hoping it's Jimmy Garoppolo. He's on my team. Okay. Jesse Murrow, what's going on? Sup, Shaq? Popping. Okay. Jesse Murrow said, hoping it's Jimmy G, but hard to believe and see what happens. Hey man, funny things will occur. I'll tell you this though. This is what I will say about the whole who's gonna have a better season. If Jimmy Garoppolo has a better season than Derek Carr, there's gonna be a bunch of laughing and shit. Cool, that's fine, cause he had a better season. But if Derek Carr has a better season than Jimmy G, there's gonna be a lot of excuses, bro. The shit isn't even. Ain't nobody gonna give DC no credit. Nobody from here is gonna give DC no credit for having a good season. All you guys are gonna do is hope he has a bad season. But if he has a better season, you're gonna have a fucking excuse. I already know that, dog. I already know that. I'm making it clear now. No excuses, bro. You don't get to undermine and say, well, he's in the NFC South in that division. Nah, no excuses, bro. Keep that same energy. Whoever fucking wins out of them two, since you're making it a competition, all you guys that are making it a Derek Carr versus a motherfucking Jimmy Garoppolo competition, instead of making it Raiders versus everybody, concentrating on football, you want to concentrate on a little drama over here shit, little sidebar drama, you better fucking keep that same energy. If it doesn't work out like you hope it does, I'm gonna bring it up. Because you don't get to talk shit and we don't check you, dog. That's just how it is. Anybody that says some outlandish shit on either side, pro Raider, not pro Raider, whatever the fuck, you got to be right, bro. If not, we're gonna call you on it, man. Okay, so it is what it is. Flamethrowers. Something different about this season. This season is Shaq. This regime. I think the second year has a lot to do with it. I agree. I do think that the mood is different. I think that the vibe is different. I think that things are different because we're in year 2. Okay? But all this year 3, year 4 shit, if this season takes a fat ass shit, you're gonna see me motherfucking my motherfucking head's gonna spin like a top. I'm like, I'm not having it. I'm not having all this be patient shit. There is no patience, bro. It's a National Football League. What the fuck are you here for, bro? What the fuck are you here for if you can't win? Because that's what it's about. It ain't about, hey, let's tank to get Caleb Williams. Man, ain't no guarantee we getting Caleb Williams, man. We're going to have to lose 15 games to get that guy. I'm not losing 15 games. Okay, Henry Turbo. Raiders have been weird for 25 years. So what? They've been weird longer than that. They've been weird longer than that. Really been weird 30. To be honest, okay, it is what it is. What I'm saying is, why are two guys that should be concentrating on what the fuck they need to be concentrating on, not concentrating on the teams they need to be concentrating on, dog? That's the point. Okay? For the Raiders side, why isn't Jimmy G concentrating on fucking winning games instead of speaking on other shit? Even though he was asked the question. Like you said, well, he was asked the question. Dude, these guys are media trained. This isn't you being asked the question. You're walking out of a grocery store and shit, and Eyewitness News is out there, and they say, hey, how do you feel about, what's going on in the presidential election? And your ass is like, well, I don't know, dog. I'm not even registered. They ask you a question, but just because you get asked the question don't mean you had to answer it. And if you're media savvy, you know how to answer a question without answering the question. They wanted to answer the question. Okay? That's the point. That's my point. All right, Jesse Merle, Hula Burrell and Chrissy Herbert, the ones. Flamethrower Clark played on the 3rd grade level last year. The whole Raiders team did. Your coach did too. Don't try to blame it on one guy. Your whole team played like preschoolers. Your whole squad, your defense, your quarterback, your coaches, your coordinators. There's only 2 guys on that entire. Well, I can't say two guys. I'll give them 4. There's 4 guys on the entire team last year that didn't play above a 3rd grade level. Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Mad Max. There might be 3. Who else? There you go. 3 people out of 53 that were playing like 2nd graders. Okay, so let's not act like it was one guy's fault, because it wasn't. Okay, Jesse Merle, we need some damn defense, a good quarterback. I believe Jimmy G-string can stay healthy. Hey man, all Jimmy need to do, man, Jimmy need to understand. I understand Jimmy should have said something back. I get it, cause I don't play that shit. You say something to me, I'm gonna let you know. But I'm gonna tell you something. It comes a time where you got to stop talking to somebody who's not here to help you, dog. He's distracting you. It's a distraction now. All this back and forth is a distraction. Okay? Let Kyle have his last word, and you go about getting your ass to the down to the Henderson, Nevada facility and shit. Make sure you take a shower before, Jimmy, because you know you was running through them the night before. Get in the shower, dog. Throw on your nice shit. Get down to that fucking facility. Get inside that. Get inside that motherfucking Vanquish that you're driving and shit, looking like James Bond, slick your shit back and get to work. Okay, that's what we want. Flamethrowers. 49ers regret losing Jimmy G. Was clearly a leader in the locker room. Everybody said that. Fred Warner, one of the best defensive players on that damn team after Nick Bosa. He said Jimmy was a real leader in that locker room. Everybody had something positive to say except Kyle Shanahan. And that's the point. Your people who are working with you, they might really think you're doing a job. They love you. They love your work and shit. They love being around you. Great employee, fellow employee and shit. But if your manager don't like you, dog. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Okay? And that's what's going on. That manager, your manager ain't fucking with you. Your ship lead ain't fucking with you. Okay? Sean says Stephen A's a clown. Stephen A right now, man, he's got it's now turning into he's turning more into a damn TMZ television show now, dog. I'm like, I don't even watch it no more. I can't watch him or Skip. I can't do it. Before I would watch Skip and them a little bit because Shannon, even though he's a Bronco and a fucking Raven, at least he was somebody who I knew football and would say shit that I agree with. It's like, man, just because a motherfucker's on the other side of the fence don't mean you ain't gonna agree with him sometimes and shit. Now, like, he's like the only person that I agree with most of the time. I'm like, damn, I'm agreeing with Shay Sharp more than I'm agreeing with Steve, and definitely more than I'm agreeing with Skip. His ass ain't on there, and I definitely ain't trying to see him and Steve talk. I ain't trying to do that, dog. So I'm like, I don't even watch him. God. Stephen Gomez, Stephen A. Smith is blasphemous. Hey man, like I said, dude, I've never seen a sports commentator talk more about people's personal lives than him, dog. But let's start talking about his personal life and shit. See how he acts. Okay. Flame says, got to uncrab the man cave. No, I don't. I ain't got to do shit. I ain't got to upgrade shit. You don't know what's in here, dog. I ain't got to upgrade nothing. You new around here, bruh. Trust me. My shit is tight. You don't know what's under here. I ain't want everybody seeing what I got. I ain't got to upgrade nothing. My shit is just fine. Okay. Jesse Murrow. DC was controlled by McDaniels. JJ running almost 70 yards and DC checking out of McDaniels' call made us win the game. Then McDaniels put him on the bench. We're not the Patriots. Hey, dog, we sure acting like it. I know Raider guy was going on. Big Pimpin' was popping, man. I know Raider guy talking to Steven. Duet stream. What's going on? Robert Benjamin. I hope you explain the situation. I'm happy you explained the situation perfectly. I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make it clear, man, that, if a lot of times the Raiders get credit for stuff that we're part of an entire nucleus of people that are doing the same thing, dog. Rob, you know how it is, man. When you're the person that everybody's pointing at all the time, dog. Everybody's cheating on the test, but it came out that Robert was cheating on the test. Man, everybody was cheating on the damn test. Fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But your name is the name that's got the name recognition. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, Christy Hurd, what's going on? Hey, you already know. Oh, went good. Okay, for sure, Christy. Tell her I said happy birthday. Martin. Oh, you're talking about the you're not your granddaughter. You're talking about the draft. I'm glad that went well. Martin Morales, what's going on, man? Good call, Shaq. Appreciate you. Jesse Murrow, you know what it is. Saints will end up with a better record than the Raiders. Blame McDaniels, all his choice. Hey, dude, like I said before, man, keep that same energy over here, dog. No, dog, I've been a Raider fan 49 years, bro. I'm a 3-ringer, bro. I am a 3-ringer. You think that I'm not gonna motherfucking talk shit? I'm gonna talk shit to everybody that was talking shit. I liked our team with Rich Bisaccia and the playoff team. We made the fucking playoffs, bro. That's what I like. Yeah, we didn't win, but shit, we was there. You can't win unless you play. It's just like the lottery, bro. You can't get mad because you didn't win the mega millions when you didn't buy a fucking $2 ticket. You mad because somebody won $3 billion. Oh, these motherfuckers, man, shit. They win $3 billion, man. That's crazy. Motherfucker, did you buy a ticket? Nah, I mean, what's the use? Because if you buy a ticket, at least you're in the running. At least you have a chance. You don't got no chance if you don't buy no ticket, dumbass. So that's the point. I liked our team with Bisaccia. I liked the fact that we won the last 4 games in a row to make the playoffs, and we kicked out the damn San Diego Chargers and shit. Yeah, the San Diego Chargers. San Diego Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers. We kicked their asses out the playoffs when they tried to run the clock down and try to fuck up the shit and fuck our shit up. And then Josh Jacobs ran for that 10-yard run and Daniel Carson said, clomp, and kicked that field goal. I love that. I love seeing Justin Herbert's face on the sidelines like this. I would do anything to win. Remember he said that? I would have done anything to win. Not today. Not today, homie. Okay? Understand that. So, yeah. As far as what's going on this year, no excuses. Man, Gary, I definitely agree with Stephen A. Smith pertaining to Jimmy Green. Shut up and play football. Yeah, man, but how come he didn't say nothing to Kyle Shanahan, though, Emmanuel Gary? That's my point. He's answering. He's the one being talked about. See what I'm saying, man? Y'all crazy, man. I don't know where y'all come from. Everybody got different backgrounds and shit. Everybody comes from different layers of soil, different parts of the world. Hey, man, all I know is where I was raised at, and a lot of people I know, like Christy Hurd, you can't let nobody talk. Because the way that we were brought up, and I'm not saying we're better, I'm just saying the differences. There's certain factions of people who were raised in an environment where you can ignore slander and nothing will happen. Where you can say, oh, just ignore them. And it doesn't escalate. It doesn't go no further than that. A lot of you guys may have been brought up in them environments where you can, oh, he's blah, 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 said this about you. I ain't tripping off da-da-da. Not how we were raised. How we were raised is, if you let a fucking seed get into the ground and you don't do nothing, that seed just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until the next thing they do, they're looking for you. The next thing they do, they're putting hands on you. The next thing they do, they're taking your shit from you. Okay? Understand that shit. That motherfucking Debo shit and Friday's real. It could be a female doing it. It could be a dude doing it. It could be a family doing it. It could be a bunch of people. It could be a gang. It could be whatever. The way I was brought up is, somebody say something, you better address it early. The earlier you address it, the better. Because if you don't, they're going to look at that as weakness. Oh, I said something about his mama, and he didn't say shit? Oh, he a pussy. He a bitch. He blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he is. Next thing you know, everybody's talking about your mama and shit. Okay? So, nah, dog. Jimmy Garoppolo don't need to shut his mouth. Both of those guys need to shut their mouth. Why are you picking one guy over the other guy? That's my point. You're telling Jimmy to shut up when Kyle's talking. Kyle brought his name up. Because when he was asked, all he had to say was, well, Jimmy Garoppolo's a former player, blah, blah, blah. Good luck to Jimmy and this, that. He didn't have to try to make him look like he was Joe Montana and Steve Young and say some crazy outlandish shit that nobody believes. Okay? Which is why Jimmy said what he said. And all Jimmy said was, he didn't say nothing about Kyle Shanahan. What he said was, the situation was weird over there. He never mentioned that man's name. Okay, I just read all of the quotes. He never said Kyle Shanahan's name at all, but Kyle Shanahan got Jimmy's name in his mouth. I'm riding with Jimmy. Fuck all of that, man. I don't know who you got, who raised y'all, but nah, dog. You don't get to do that, dog. Tell Stephen A, man, to figure out what his situation is with his hairline, that he ain't got that shit fixed yet. Everybody getting hair transplants with him. I don't get it. Okay, he got plenty of money. Dark Side Raider in the house. What's going on? Jesse Merle, Shaq, speak facts. Don't freak out on me, my brother. I'm used to getting banned a couple of days on YouTube. Now, you good, bro. Everybody's straight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wet Sheen, Shaq, you think the Raiders defense will go down this year? Downgrade this year, not upgrade. I'm hoping that the D... Here's what I'm thinking, Duet Stream. I'm hoping that the D-line applies pressure, man. If we can get pressure on the quarterback, man, we'll have a better defense. That's all it is. Two things that fucked us up last year. Lack of sacks and lack of interceptions. If we can pick up our turnover ratio and we can actually get some sacks and put pressure on a quarterback and not let him back there making a fucking fried turkey with stuffing and dressing on the side and shit, mac and cheese and the whole fixings and everything, and then eat it and then throw the football, we'll definitely be better. But that's what it takes, man. You got to have a pass rush. You have to have a rush. You can't let a quarterback sit back there. 3 seconds, man, it's over. If you don't have a quarterback the ball out of his hands in 3 seconds, your defense, your offensive line, defensive line is trash, bro. And we understand Mad Max had 12 sacks or 11 or 12 sacks and what. He was double teamed on every play, man. Chandler Jones is going to have to show up, bro. He can't keep stealing game checks. 3 sacks? Come on, bro. Okay. Flamethrower, should I talk the Raiders ML Week 1 to win outright? Yeah, I say we're going to win. I ain't worried about it. V12, 49 fan here. Yep, Stephen A. Smith never liked Jimmy G. I wish Jimmy G a success. Yeah, you know why Stephen A. don't like Jimmy G? Let me tell you about that. I'm just going to talk off the top of my head. I didn't see it, but I heard about it. When when Stephen A. Smith was talking about this situation, he mentioned Kyle Shanahan, but he was going off on Jimmy Garoppolo. He was talking about, well, Jimmy Garoppolo, he doesn't need to be talking because, he when he's in LA, he's on Melrose with porn stars and all that kind of stuff. And Molly Curum, I think her last name, how you pronounce her name, Molly Curum, okay, Jalen Rose's ex. She checked Stephen A. That's what I like about her. Because she gonna check him. He ain't gonna do shit. He ain't gonna say shit. Because if it was anybody else, he'd say something. Molly said, hold on, Stephen A. That was one time. I was like, she said, she's like, that's one time that he was out with a porn star on a dinner date. That's one time. You know what he said? This is what this dude said, man. He said, well, my sources say, there's other stuff that I know that I could say, but let's just put it like it isn't the only time. Why are you concerned about who he's laid up with, dog? Jimmy G is that motherfucker, dog. He's him. You're not him, bro. You're not him. I understand, but damn. Even Molly was letting it be known. Hey, dog, that was only one time, dog. You don't know what they were doing. They could have just went to dinner. He's like, well, my sources. Oh, you actually have sources on a man's bedroom, bro? Tell me, man, is it just me? Is it just me? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me, dog. Why do you have sources on a professional football player's love life when you work for ESPN, bro? Do you work for the National Enquirer? Do you work for TMZ, nigga? No. He jealous of him, dog. It's obvious, bro. And you know what? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you from experience. dog. Motherfuckers can be doing better than you. Not to say that he's doing better than Jimmy G because he's not in the money department. He's not in the looks department. And he's definitely not in the females department. But with that being said, Steve got paper. Steve got some broads. Okay? Motherfuckers doing better than you will be jealous of your shit. You'll be telling yourself, well, there's no way he driving a fucking Lambo. He's wearing bespoke suits from London on Savile Row and shit. But this motherfucker's jealous of you for something, dog. He might find your girl attractive. He might think, hey man, shit, why does he got that and I don't? You know what I'm saying? A lot of rich motherfuckers got bad health. A lot of rich motherfuckers got mental health. A lot of rich motherfuckers, their family life is fucked up. They can see you with your kid and be jealous. They laid up with a different one every night. Instagram, motherfucking anything you can name, Maxim magazine, and they jealous of your shit. So that's Stephen A. shit, dog. I'm not with all of that, dog. I'm sticking to my quarterback on that. Tony Walker was going on. Raiders will be fine. Hope so. JD was popping. You know what it is? Robert Benjamin, I saw that Josh McDaniels owned that trash from last year on that Bustin' with the Bros podcast. Hey, dude, I haven't seen Bustin' with the Bros podcast. Everybody's telling me to watch it. I'm not going to watch it yet. If Josh McDaniels wins, okay, this is what I'll say. Because I like being where I'm at. I like my position. I like staying right here, bro. I'm not getting caught up in all the, he's admitting, fuck that. He didn't admit it when he needed to. Josh McDaniels, I'm staying right here, bro. I'm concentrating on your performance. I'm not concentrating on what you're saying. I'm not concentrating on what your intentions are. I'm not concentrating on what the pundits are. So I'm not concentrating on none of that shit. I'm tunnel vision like a motherfucker. Did we win? How many wins we got? Are we in the playoffs? Did we win the playoffs? Are we in the motherfucking AFC Championship game? Are we in the Super Bowl? I'm not paying attention to none of the fucking side bullshit. None of that. Not doing it. But if he wins, we win against Denver, I'll watch it. Okay. Christy Hurd said, yes, me too. That game best friend and Lil John. Yeah, you already know. Best game. That's right. I know it was off the chain, Christy. Okay. JD, Saints have no star quarterbacks in that division to worry about. Carr could either be the best quarterback division, so there's that. Like I said, dog, people want to see Derek Carr fail so bad, bro, but if he succeeds, he'll have a fucking excuse. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's like there's nothing wrong with hating a motherfucker, dog. But when a person proves you wrong, you don't get to fucking double up on the hate, bro. I don't play that. I don't play that, dog. I got motherfuckers I can't stand too. You know, there's a lot of people I know personally I can't fucking stand them, dog. But if they went into a burning house and saved some motherfucking saved some orphan kids, I'm not gonna say, hey man, did you hear about Lonnie, man? Lonnie went in there and saved motherfucking 12 kids out of the burning orphanage and shit. I ain't gonna be the type of person like y'all be like, oh man, well shit, man, okay, well shit, I still don't like him though. Fuck him, I don't like him though, but shit, okay, but I don't like him. That's y'all. I'm gonna say, man, salute to Lonnie for saving them motherfucking kids, bruh. You know I don't fuck with Lonnie, but salute to Lonnie for doing that. That shows character. And that shows accountability. Okay? And that's what motherfuckers don't want. They only want accountability when it benefits some shit. But when it doesn't benefit them, it's a fucking excuse. Not here. Not at Matthew Shack Unfiltered. You got plenty of other channels that'll fucking do that shit. Y'all participation trophy people. Y'all can go that way. We hold everybody accountable. Even the host, bro. Even me. But how many times do I get lambasted on something I said? Don't happen, bro. Because I'm really methodical about what the fuck I say. When I say some shit, I know what it is. Okay? So that's all I'm saying, dog, in regards to this whole DC shit. Hey, everybody, you have a right to root against them. Fine. If that's what you guys want to do, cool. You want to waste your energy on all that shit? He doesn't play for my team, so I'm not putting no energy in DC. But if he fucking proves you wrong and he outperforms your criticisms, you ain't gonna come over here and double down. That's not gonna work. Okay? Telling you that now. Christy Hurd. Okay. A Dirty Eric, what's going on with popping, big dog? Carlos, fact, Shaq pressure in the trenches will make our defense much better. I agree. VT, yeah, Kyle shucks. EFF, Kyle even talking a shot. Kyle was wishing Jimmy G the best. Had a great run together. He didn't need to take a shot at whatever. He did. Kyle Shanahan took a shot at Jimmy G first. And like I said before, man, just because now Jimmy G's a Raider, now everybody expects him to shut his mouth. You crazy as hell, man. Where you getting that bullshit from? We're not soft over here, dog. We don't do that. Okay, you got us fucked up. Okay. Raiders for life. Our defense cannot be any worse. That's true. No, so that's true. Our defense can't be any worse, bro. I expect it to be better, though. Raiders for life. Stephen A's jealous of Jimmy G from the porn star situation. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. He was the one that named him porn star Jimmy. I thought the shit was funny, but when he was doing it, when he was on the 49ers, it was all tongue-in-cheek. It was all, jokey and shit. Jokey Smurf shit. Now, he's telling him he'd shut his mouth. I'm like, dude, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, you wouldn't say that to Jimmy G's face. Somebody works out and somebody don't. I got my money on Jimmy G if it ever came down to somebody putting paws on somebody else. A fair one, a fade, I'm putting my money on Jimmy. Okay? Trust me. Even after a long bender at the Bunny Ranch, if it's them two, I'm putting my money on Jim. Okay? Right, Benjamin, you had it right with San Diego. There'll never be Los Angeles. It's like the Clippers. Hey, dude, till you win something, you ain't shit. In this city, it's Los Angeles, bro. It's L.A. Okay? Every place I lived, man, champions, bro. Like, back home in the Bay, man. Shit, back where I'm from originally, man. Shit. The football teams had 8 Super Bowls between two of them. 8 Super Bowl victories. The baseball teams, man, the A's and the Giants, both of them motherfuckers, they probably got about, shit, at least 15. Like, Golden State Warriors. I don't even need to say nothing about that. I come down here to L.A. Lakers. Dodgers. USC. Motherfucking Kings is shit. The fuck? Even the Angels won a championship before. The Rams. Then you got the San Diego Chargers and the San Diego Clippers just over here, just poaching off somebody else's market. Okay. Frank Salvador, big 49 player, feeling betrayed by a franchise quarterback, not the quarterback for the Oakland Raiders, not the quarterback for the Oakland Raiders. Feeling betrayed. Hey man, and salute you being here. I need more 49er fans on here. I am soliciting you guys on here. We got a bunch of you guys already, but I need to be able to talk about other teams and how it parlays with my team and all that stuff. I need to be able to have that kind of conversation. With that being said, how were you portrayed by Garoppolo? He got hurt. I don't know how that works out, but please explain that to me. I'd love to hear it. Justin Murray, just win, baby. Quarterback needs to go down and go down hard. Al Davis, come on, dog. You already know. Al Davis is the old man. Bill Holloway, Frank, you won him back in the day. Okay, we'll trade you for a Snickers and a Pepsi. Yeah, man. There's a lot of people that. No, I never wanted Jimmy Garoppolo, dog. I already told you what it was, man. I told you guys before. I just wanted to draft a quarterback because I knew we weren't getting nobody. The Raiders is always a bargaining chip for another team. It's always somebody use the Raiders as leverage to go somewhere else. That's just what it is, dog. We haven't landed no big-time super free agent guy. No, outside of Devontae Adams, but he's a wide receiver. I'm talking about a quarterback or something like that. You can't even name nobody who's talking about, I want to come to the Raiders. It ain't happened, okay, for a reason. But they'll use the Raiders as leverage. As I lived in Tampa for 18 years, I agree. Yes, sir. Raiders for life is rolling. BT, Jimmy the porn star, I got no beef with that. I don't care who he dated. I perfectly agree with it. Yes, Stephen A. Smith is definitely jealous. Hey, dude, it's okay to be envious of somebody, dog. But, man, when you start running your yacht, dog, that's when all bets are off, man. You can't just run your yacht, dog. Like, keep your jealousy in private, man. But you tell a man that he has to be quiet because he dates porn stars and shit. So what? So what, dog? He ain't. Man, they're giving it to him, dog. Man, you see some of these girls? Shit. You know damn well if Steve had an opportunity, his ass would have been there. He just thinks because he's on TV every day that he thinks he's cute. He think he's cute enough to do that. I don't see nobody chasing him around. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Okay? Here's what it is. Frank Salazar. Jimmy's the real deal. 2017-2021, second-rate DOV, the quarterback behind Mahomes. Number one red DOV in the NFL, half his games with no CMC. Yeah, man, but also, Frank, you guys had number one ranked defense, bro. You got to put that down, too. Very easy, man, to play with a lead when your defense is going to shut people down. Okay? Very good. I mean, yeah, his numbers, Jimmy's numbers were off the hook, but you got to give defense credit for that, dog. You got to give defense credit, too. Ray G said jealousy is a female trait. Yeah, dog, it is. It is, dog. It is. Being catty is not the nature of a man, but a man will kill another man over jealousy, dog. Cain and Abel, bro. It goes all the way back to Cain and Abel killed his brother because he was jealous that God gave him favor. See, when male jealousy ends in death. Very, very seldom does women jealousy end in death. Very seldom. It happens. But male jealousy will end you on this earth. You will be out of here, bro. Okay? And at the weaker end, they'll just talk about you like a dog. Just talk about you, and then when you say something, you're in the wrong. Man, never let no another man talk shit. Keep their name in your mouth and you don't say nothing, dog. Fuck that. Whatever it takes, man. Now, you got to understand there's times when you might have to wait and bide your time. If you're working at a job, this has happened to me before, many a times. I was working at a job. I'm outshining everybody because I'm a competitor. I didn't come in here not to lose. I came in here to win. I came here to get the motherfucking office. I came here to get the raise. I came here to get the bonus. I'm doing my shit. People like a nigga. The girls like a nigga. The motherfucking co-workers like me. I'm talking to HR. But the management, they don't like me because I'm a threat. Okay. Guess what? When the opportunity comes, they try to put you in your place in front of everybody. Could be a meeting, could be a damn luncheon, it could be a damn ice cream social, and then they try to say something. Yeah, and Shaq, blah, blah, blah. All Shaq got to do is understand, and, he thinks he's the boss around here, and he's got to understand he's not. Or some shit. I sit there, like, everybody laugh. Okay. I'm like, you didn't get mad behind that, Shaq. No, I'm good. No, yeah, I did, dog. I took offense to that. because what you're doing is you're trying to let everybody know to keep their eye on me because I'm the boss. I'm not the boss, dog. I'm just the boss of what my assignments are. Okay? If I'm out shining motherfuckers, that ain't my fault. But guess what? I can't say nothing right now. So guess what? I just plot and wait. Plot and wait. Plot and wait. May take a year. May take 2 years. May take 3 years, bro. Now I got my motherfucking credentials. I got my motherfucking certificates and shit. I got my resume is all crispy. Everything's cool. I'm getting called by headhunters and shit. Yeah. I done already went to a couple of interviews. And when I get that job that you refuse to give me, that's when I leave your bitch hoe ass on the curb. That's when I get my revenge. Because I'm going to do it on a weekend like this. I'm going to do it on Labor Day weekend on Friday. I'm going to go through my whole day. Nobody's going to know I'm leaving. Everybody's going to leave the office. And I'm going to have my resignation letter already typed up. I'm going to CC everybody in the entire company, from the CEO all the way down to the fucking janitor, telling them, hey, great working here. Today is my last day. Da 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 da. Boop boop boop. Send. All my shit's in the car. Left my motherfucking badge, all my shit lined up. Don't call me. Here's the keys, motherfucker. Everything. I start my job on Monday. That's how you do it, bruh. If you can't say something immediately, then you just wait. Okay? And I'm telling you, there ain't nothing fucking them up like that. Raiders for Life Stephen A. wanted Molly Chrome from Jalen Rose in the beginning. Hey, dude, I'm going to tell you something. I never met Stephen A. I never met Molly. But I've met Jalen a couple times. Jalen Rose is one of the coolest cats you could ever meet. He's cool as fuck, bro. I met him when he was at Michigan, and then I saw him in Beverly Hills at the liquor store. Okay? When he was with ESPN. Jalen's cool as fuck. How he seems on TV, he cool. He cool as a motherfucker. He is from the hood. He got some affiliations with people in Detroit in the hood and shit. But he's cool as fuck, bro. There's no way in hell Jalen Rose ain't cooler than Steve. It just ain't no way, bro. That's why he's not on the network. So you see how Stephen A. got rid of everybody that was, liked more than he was. Okay, and that's just how it is. But of course, Molly's gonna pick Jalen over Steve. Come on, man. Jalen got that big ass hair and shit, a lot crispy fucking lines. His fade is always crisp. Steve hairline start here and shit. All this is just exposed and shit. You think Molly ain't fucking with Steve, dog. Okay. All right. Christy Hurst, I still got that towel from that game, Shaq, and I still got your towel too, Christy. I still got your shit too. We just got to meet up. I got something extra for you too, in regards to that. Bill Holloway, Jimmy can't throw over 20 yards. He's going to get Devontae and Hunter on a crossing crowd. I hope he gives great. I hope it doesn't happen. Hey, man, I'm not expecting nothing from Jimmy but victories, bro. Like I said before, the offense is going to even be worse than last year in regards to passing the ball. And I don't want to hear no bullshit, man. Keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. When we don't see long passes down the field, you're going to see it. You already saw it. There's only 2 other quarterbacks out of 3 that's throwing long passes longer than 30, 35 yards. That's Brian Hoyer and that's AOC. You didn't see Jimmy throw nothing. That one pass that he threw for 18 yards, that motherfucker was a duck. That shit went up and fucking did like this. And the wide receiver was wide open. He had to run back and dive up under the ball to catch it. Is what it is, you guys. Robert and Stephen A. Smith because no pars want him. Hey, Robert, you know it is, man. You know, if you're getting it in, why are you mad that somebody else is getting it in? Just saying. If you getting money, why are you mad somebody else is getting money? Just saying, bro. Okay. Raise life. Hey, bro, it's not a Raider show. It's a life lesson show. Man, you get up and tune in. That's what it is, dogs. Matthew Shack Unfiltered. The only reason why you're getting Raider content is because I'm a lifetime Raider fan, dog. But I talk to everybody, man. It ain't going to be no just talking about one subject. We talk about whatever we want to talk about over here. Okay? And we smoke big ass cigars if you haven't been seeing the cigar content. It's getting better and better. I'm definitely going to be posting a lot more cigar content, man. Make sure you check out the cigar videos, too. We do everything over here, dog. Frank Salazar, Jimmy G came to mutual cluster fuck mutual partying team with a pathetic roster. First quarterback coach Kurt Warner. A couple of those teams were playoff bound. Yeah, Jimmy came and walked into the situation. I remember that, dog. I remember that because when y'all got Jimmy Garoppolo, man, I got phone calls. My dad called, my brother called, all these 49ers. Shaq, we got Jimmy Garoppolo. What do you think? 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 They know I'm a Raider fan, but they know I'm a football fan too. They know what it is. They know I know the game. I told all of them the same shit, Frank. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you what I said. I said this. That's a fucking steal, man. Jimmy gonna ball for you guys. You think so? Are you just saying that? I said, no, dog. Because he's going from the AFC to the NFC. It's gonna be so much easier for him to be a quarterback. See, AFC quarterbacks that go to the NFC have more success than NFC quarterbacks going to AFC. We're going to see what Aaron Rodgers does this year because the defenses are on different. He came over there. You guys won like the first, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in a row or some shit. Jimmy was balling, bro. He was balling. Okay. Frank, Jimmy can't throw the ball 20 yards, but there's much bullshit. There is as much bullshit on here as a 49er nation. Jimmy can throw 20 yards. I said he can't throw 35, 40. Okay. Raiders for Life said San Diego Clippers and Chargers keeping it OG. Hey, dog, that's where they're from, bro. I mean, damn. Well, I mean, at least the LA Chargers were the LA Chargers when they first started. They were the Chargers here, and then they went to San Diego and they came back. So, you know, they didn't win nothing, but at least they were the Chargers before, bro. Okay. They were the Chargers when the AFL. Brings a Bear said 49er Raider Nation rises. Darkside Red and Shaq go way back like Stephen A's hairline. Stephen A's hairline is like a slope, bro, like a ski slope, bro. You put some snow on that motherfucker, dog. It'll be like Vail, Colorado on his head. Shit. Okay. Frank Salazar talking of 49 had 26 ranked blocking O-line in the average injuries. Not just Jimmy G's injury prone. The Kyle Shanahan scheme is prone to getting quarterbacks hurt. Exactly, bro. I've always said the 49ers, when you guys played against Kansas City, and I'm gonna tell you, man, during the pandemic, bro, I was rooting for the 49ers. It was as hard as fuck for me to do, though. You know. But I was rooting for you guys. I said, man, I need the 49ers to win, man. Because when I hate the fucking Kansas City Chiefs that much. Love the Kansas City fans that are supporters of this channel, though. Don't get it fucked up. Chiefs Kingdom be on here, dog. We be having fun. It don't be no disrespect. I know they come to a lot of y'all other channels and y'all be World War 99 and shit. But over here, man, we just have fun. We talk shit. And they get us cool. We get them cool. We have fun. But I was rooting for the 49ers like a motherfucker, dog. And when y'all didn't win that shit, that was one of the biggest lives. I wasn't even on YouTube at that time. I was on Facebook. Christy knows. Bill Holloway knows. That live when I went live after that Super Bowl, that shit had about 60,000 views. I had about 60,000 people on my shit. Right after the Super Bowl. I laughed so hard at the motherfucking 49ers because I said, Kyle Shanahan, once again, y'all was winning by 10 at the beginning of the fourth quarter, bro. Within the first half of the fourth quarter, Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns on you guys, and you guys lost by 10. That's a 20-point swing in 6 minutes. Not only did he catch you, he doubled what you guys had. And I said, that's all on Kyle Shanahan, man. Because all you guys had to do was run the football, bro. You guys, all you had to do, run the football, get the ball to Mostert, run the football. Nope, Kyle wanted to throw the football, dog. Slow the game down. I'm like, man, all bad. Okay, Justin Burrow talking to Frank. Frank, unfolding the 49ers land. Kyle's defensive about the quarterback situation. Silent hot seat. We're going to see. DT, how come Jimmy G is on the top? We'll see how he is with top running back and the top wide receiver, also playing for a coach who got his back. Jimmy was never Kyle's first option. Kyle Lynch called the Patriots inquire on Tom Brady. Hey, man, everybody called on an interest on Tom Brady. You know, even Tom Brady wanted to play for us, man. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Okay? Like, Tom is owner now, dog. Tom is he's up there in the owner's box. Frankie, your 549ers haven't called one audible. Kyle is throwing the ball where Kyle tells him to. Sounds like my guy. Sounds like Josh McDaniels. Throw the ball where I tell you. Okay? Hey, I'm gonna tell you something though, Frank. You know what the best game outside of a Raider game, of course. You know what the games that I like to watch If it, you know, when you guys are playing, when you guys are playing the fucking Rams, I love watching that because you got Kyle Shanahan, who's considered to be a boy genius, and you got Sean McVay, who's considered to be a boy genius, and they're best friends, and they're trying to outdo each other with the plays. The play calling with the 49ers and Rams games, when the Rams are good, because they're not good right now. But I love watching those games. I sit back and I'm looking at the formations because I'm that deep. I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the personnel running in on the field. I'm looking at the formations and I'm trying to figure out what they're going to call. When I do the live shows, a lot of you guys, we're going to be doing the live shows. I'm going to be doing more than the Raider games. People want me to do Sunday night football, Monday night football. I'm thinking about it. I am really looking at like a coach. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, man, shit. We got a motherfucking big package coming in, bunch formation at the top. Man, what's gonna happen here? Them two guys will do plays that'll catch me off guard. I'm like, damn, how did you come out of a jet sweep in that situation? Or how did you go into a draw play when you had everybody wide out? Like, just shit like that. And it be effective, and it works. So I'm like, man, okay, these two guys, they're very analytical. All right. BT, Kyle Shanahan was Kirk Cousins. Oh, wow, shit. Hopefully we'll see that he doesn't with HC and wasn't one of the quarterback. We'll see. Apache, my dog, Oakland Raiders. Raiders, period. Frank Salva, Jimmy, if you protect him, he will take the Raiders to the Super Bowl. We're going to see. Okay, Tom Brady did not like Jimmy behind him, which was a great compliment. Yeah. Yeah. Bill Belichick, the hoodie, was going to have him take over. But, Tom Brady wanted to be the only cute quarterback on the rosters for the Patriots and shit. And he went to Robert Kraft and said, hey, you going to get rid of this motherfucker? Because, TB12 be talking just like that. TB12 be talking shit. TB12 was like, you're going to go with that motherfucker? You're going to keep that motherfucker? You're going to get rid of that motherfucker? Tom Brady's crazy as fuck. He's from the Bay, though. Salute to Tom Brady for being from the soil, man. Tom Brady's from the fucking soil, man. He's from my soil, Bay Area. Yay area on mine, dog. Never get it fucked up. Okay. Frank, Jesse Moe talking to Frank. McDaniels doesn't let our quarterbacks call audibles. Dark Side Reddit, they think Jimmy G is out there pulling chicks. He must not know about how Marcus Allen was getting down. Oh, my God. Dude. Marcus Allen. Whoa. That could be a whole show, bro. Marcus Allen versus Jimmy Garoppolo in the female department. I might have to do that one. Because I'm from that area. Marcus Allen's my favorite Raider of all time. It's Marcus Allen, bro. And Marcus is one with me. Okay, it's not even close. Marcus was. Y'all don't even understand it. Marcus was on another level when he was here in LA. Christy knows. When he was at SC, before he even got to the pros. That might be a good live. I might do that one. Let me simmer that one. That's a good one. That's a good one, bro. Thanks, Dark Side Raider. That might be a good one to do. Because I get to talk about a lot of other shit that I love to talk about. Frank said Jimmy's pissed at the way Shanahan fucked him. Over. You can expect Jimmy to ball out. His senior year in college, 550. 5,050 yards. Hey, man, that's all good. Good. It's good that you're a supporter of him, dog. I mean, that's good for, all the stuff that you're saying. A lot of Raider fans need to see that shit. Turbo! What's up? Captain, don't worry, I'm going to be whining with you bad about the Jimmy G situation. I don't blame Jimmy for speaking up about the 49ers. Hey, dude, you talk about me, I talk about you, dog. Where do you get this one-sided conversations from? Where do you get that shit from? I don't know where you get that from, dog. Stephen A should know better. He's from Hollis, Queens, bro. He's from Hollis, Queens, from where Run DMC's from. His older brother was a roadie for Run DMC, bro. You from the hood. How you gonna tell another man not to speak on another man speaking his name, bro? You got my name in your mouth, man. It's open season, man. Hell wrong with you, dog. You crazy as hell. Man, nah, dog. I don't know what this newfangled shit is. Just because you on TV, you get to put everybody's name in your mouth all the time. Okay? And somebody put your name in their mouth, your ass, you act like somebody shouldn't have said nothing to you. And now you're telling other men don't respond to somebody saying some shit about you? You crazy as hell. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from. DT, Goodell was rigging that Super Bowl for Mahomes, boy, to win. Jimmy G got concussed and the refs didn't call it. Hey, dude. Man, I remember a time when the 49ers won all the Super Bowls, bro. 49ers got a two-game Super Bowl losing streak. I remember when they won 5 straight. Trust me, man, I'm from the Bay Area, bro. A Raider fan when they came back. When the Raiders came back from LA in 95, bro. Bill Holloway is one of them. And the 49ers was winning, won Super Bowls, was winning Super Bowls with Dion and all them shit. When we came back, I think the 49ers were the world champions when Al Davis and them came back to Oakland. Do you know how much motherfucking abuse Raider fans had to take for being a sorry-ass team when the 49ers was battling for Super Bowls every year? Shit. That's all we did was get talked shit about. All the fucking time, bro. All the time. So I understand it. Trust me. I understand it, dog. I get it. Okay? But hey, shit. Patrick Mahomes is the new guy. He's the new guy that the league wants to be the champion. You better figure it out. Better figure it out, bro. Okay? Just remember, Marcus Allen was a beast, though. You play good, you get a good pass. You didn't even understand it, man. Marcus was on another level, dog. Okay. BT, Kyle gave the game away as well. He did. By not running the football. BT's laughing at the Rams. Frank Simmons, I subscribe, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute to you, man. Like I said before, we are no denominations over here, bro. Just a Matthew Shack Unfiltered does not say Raider anywhere in my title at all. That means I can talk about whatever the hell I want, when I want, and to whoever I want. Okay? Yeah, man. You hope to be back in Vegas. Yeah, crap tables are calling. Yeah, man. Just don't lose your head over there, man. Don't lose everything. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't putting your situations in jeopardy, have at it, bro. Okay? Have at it. Sometimes you got to learn how to take a loss, man. You got to walk away from the crap tables, man. You know, long as your family's good and you still got a roof over your head and you ain't jeopardizing nothing, and it's all good. It's all in fun. Turbo at home, long day. About to crack on the cold beer. What's into you? Watch the Dodgers game. Yeah, I'm about to get off in a couple of minutes, man. I'm about to get off in a couple of minutes. Go get me some dinner. Okay. Yeah, pen time. I already know what it is. Watching Stanford and Hawaii. Oh, shit. Stanford going to beat the shit out of them. Pranks, I was at Al Davis bleep Marcus over. Yeah, he did. That's facts. Ain't no sugarcoating that. I love the old man, but the old man definitely did that. He did that. Okay? Without question. He admitted he did it. And his son admitted he did it. Okay? Jason Raiders. Let's say we let Jimmy get a game in before everyone starts capping on him. He hasn't even had one game with the Raiders. Dude, they can show that he can win in the league. I'm not capping on him, dog. I'm supporting him 100%. You know what I'm saying? Until he shows me otherwise. That goes for Josh McDaniels. It goes for everybody. I support everybody when the game is on. Okay? Y'all know it. When the clock is ticking, I'm with everybody. But when that clock ain't ticking, I'm going to critique everybody. See, the thing is, man, you don't get just because I'm a fan of the Raiders don't mean that I don't get to critique the Raiders. I'm going to critique the fuck out of them. I get to do that. I can say whatever the fuck I want, dog. I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying? I'm a made man in Raider Nation. I'm a made man. I was with Raider Nation before they even called it Raider Nation. We didn't even have a fan base name. We were just Raider fans, bro. We didn't even have a fan base name. They didn't start saying Raider Nation until like 91. Right, Bill? Like 91 or something like that? Well, I think Bill Plaschke here in Los Angeles Times was the one that coined the name Raider Nation. Man, I've been a Raider. I was a Raider fan already like 20, 25 years or to almost 20 some years by the time they started saying Raider Nation. You know what I'm saying? Chrissy Herb met in my high school, Marcus Allen, Howie Long, oh my God. Christy, Marcus Allen, they ain't understanding. Okay. Darcy, I agree there would be an episode, Shaq. Marcus was out here getting it. Dude, just be lucky there wasn't no social media back in them times, bro. There wasn't no social media back then. There wasn't no Facebook, Twitter. There wasn't no camera phones. There wasn't none of that shit, bro. I'm glad my era we didn't have none of that shit. When I was really in my prime, I'm glad we did not have any of that shit. I can fucking deny. Huh? You remember me? I never seen you a day in my life. I fucking say whatever I want. Because you can't prove it. You don't got no pictures. You ain't got no DMs. You ain't got no motherfucking text messages. You ain't got shit. Except your word versus mine. And trust me, I'm going to say enough shit that they ain't going to believe you. Okay. Fuck all of that. Yeah. Durant got lines upsetting the Chiefs. We're going to see. Z True, ask OJ. That's another guy. That's another SC guy, bro. The OJ and Marcus show before the car chase. They was putting dents in Hollywood. Okay. Tell me around. You think Lamar Jackson will win his division? I think he has a good chance to win his division. I think they got a good team. I think so. He has to play Joe Burrow hitting the Bengals. Joe Burrow has to do something. He can't live on hype anymore. Him and Josh Allen. Neither one of them can live on hype anymore. They have to. Last year, we understand they had a couple of little mishaps and things, and maybe a little bit of injuries on Joe Burrow's behalf. But man, you can't live on hype forever, dog. You got to get something done. Can't live on hype forever. More Josh Allen than Joe Burrow, because at least Joe Burrow made the Super Bowl. Right, so I grew up in Santa Rosa in the 60s. 49ers practiced at HRC. Raiders practiced at Montgomery High as a kid. Remember, overseas from came to Valley Independence golf course for a round. Whoa. Hey, man. I've been up to Santa Rosa one time, dog, for a basketball tournament when I was in college, bro. I'm like, fuck, Santa Rosa's far as fuck. I was like, dog, just to get to the Golden Gate Bridge, because you know, dog, just to get to Santa Rosa, you got to go over the Golden Gate Bridge. And you got to go through Frisco. So it took us an hour to get up to Frisco. And then we had to go all through Frisco with all the traffic. You know, remember Candlestick Park had a game. And we had to, all going all through them. And then we had to go all through 101. And then when we got over the Golden Gate Bridge, I was like, all right, cool. All right, man, how long we got to say? Oh, we got about another hour. I'm like, what? Man, are you crazy? Santa Rosa shit. But Santa Rosa was cool, dog. We got up there, dog. You guys had a couple of little shooby doobies. Y'all had a few little shooby doobs up there and shit. Had a couple of little cute ones up there, dog. But I'm like, I'm not driving 2 hours to see nobody, dog. If you can't meet us at the hotel and we sneak out the window, we hook up, ain't gonna be no me driving up here, dog. Ain't happening. Shit. I'd rather drive to Sacramento than make that drive. Darkside Raider, even though Al had Marcus blocking for Bo, Al beef, it's crazy how we had those two on the team at the same time, two monumental talents. No, it was three monumental talents, Darkside Raider, because our quarterback was Jim Plunkett. Do you know we had 3 Heisman Trophy winners in the backfield at the same time? No team can say that. I used to call them the Heisman Trophy backfield. Jim Plunkett, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen. We had 3 Heisman Trophy winners in the backfield. And if Bo didn't get hurt in 91, we would have had 4 on offense because we drafted Tim Brown. We would have had 4 Heisman Trophy winners in the backfield. On offense, if Bo Jackson didn't have that career-ending injury against the Bengals. Just imagine we would have had Tim Brown, Jim Plunkett, Bo Jackson, and Marcus Allen all on offense. Turbo Duran, college football tomorrow. Yes, sir. Darkside Raider, curious to see what Dion and Colorado do. I would definitely be watching that. Frank Salazar, wait till Jimmy G's team tells Victor over the Chiefs. I hope so. Jason Raider, Turbo Duran, thank you, Matthew Shack. Just like me getting tired about all the hype of Joe Burrow and them. Hey, dudes, comes time, man, where you can't live on hype anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can't live on it no more. You can't live off of hype forever, dog. You have to start doing shit, tangible things. Okay. And Darkside Raider, I think thinking about Bo not getting to play 10 years, that Bo was unbelievable. Bo was unbelievable, but as great as Bo was a part-time player. I don't think Bo Jackson was going to ever play football full-time, dog. You got to remember, we only had him anywhere between 6 to 8 games every year. And, there was only so much shit that we were going to be able to get out of Bo. Marcus Allen in his prime, 2 different guys, bro. Marcus Allen was clutch. Marcus Allen led the league in rushing. Marcus Allen was a rookie of the year. Marcus Allen was a motherfucking Super Bowl MVP. Like, Marcus, that's my dog, man. It's my dog. Okay. Sounds like Jim Cluckers came in from New England when San Francisco went to the Raiders like Jimmy G. We're going to see. Okay. I hope so. Darkside Raider. That's what's crazy though. He's doing that shit part time. Yeah, he was. But part time's not full time, bro. It's not full time. You don't get a full time check for part time. I love Bo Jackson. Don't get it twisted, man. But Marcus Allen was there every game. Okay, when we needed him. We're like, we got to wait till week 8 for Bo to come. I'm like, fuck, dude. Tell Rand, go outside like a pen. Take it in my house, go outside, smoke it. You know, got you. Jason Raider, all good. We'll get them in the playoffs. It is what it is. All right, you love you guys, man. I just want to come in, man, chop you up for you little bit. And we'll come in and chop it up tomorrow, man. Make sure you guys are watching all the videos. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. If you're new around here, we'd love to have you over here. Make sure you're hitting the notification bell so you can be notified of when your boy is on. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Y'all have a good one tonight, man. And stay safe out there in these streets during Labor Day. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.